Alright, what's up, yeds guys? Time for another video, and I heard this rhetoric from different types of YouTube videos repeatedly. This statement, I think communist, ugly ass communist bitches like AOC or anybody else, I heard the statement from different people. Oh, it's not worth, somebody breaks into your house, it's not, is it really worth their life over your stuff? When they actually, but they'll never ask the assailant. You know, they never asked George Floyd when he pointed a gun at a pregnant woman and her baby. And I think George Floyd should have been beat in the head with a lamp, and then that thing that happened with him by the police probably never would have happened. Fate would have had a different thing, which would have been better. But my point is, you ask such an assailant, they'll ask a person defending their house and property and accuse them of excessive force. By the way, I'm getting to that. They'll ask a question of a person protecting their house. Oh, is it worth another human life over your stuff? Like, you're supposed to just stand there and let them take what you want, and then hope that they don't kill you or do whatever. You know, you're probably about to be killed. You should be an instinct. You know, if you don't have a gun, there's a lamp. Beat them in the head with a lamp if they have a gun, and you'll survive. But they'll never ask of a potential assailant, you know, say they're on TV or a blog out there. Oh, anybody that burglarizes out there, oh, is it really worth the life of the person you burglarize? Say they resist you when you try to steal their stuff. Is it worth you? Oh no, they'll never say that. They care more about the life of and they actually, and it's not conspiracy theory if the person who you're talking about outright and arrogantly and outright admits it. I mean, it's not a conspiracy. It's more like a elephant in the room, and not just an elephant in the room. When they outright admit it, if there was any other kind of fictitious beast out there that doesn't exist, that's bigger than an elephant in the room, that's a behemoth in the room. As far as I'm concerned, they outright, and they have this in other countries too. Not just on the street, in your own house. You don't know if you're even going to die. You're not worried if they're just going to take your stuff. If you're just a woman or any particular age, young or old, you don't know if they're going to kill you and decide to just rape you while you're at it. And you beat them in a lamp and they die. Oh, that's excessive. To a liberal, a communist, arrogant ass, communist, democratic socialist, communist bitch, the definition of excessive force is the fact that you overcome the assailant that decides to assault you, even if you don't have a gun. Say they have a gun and you have a lamp, and you prevail with your lamp by beating them in the face. And hey, it's their own fucking fault. But to these dang liberals, especially a lot of them that are feminists out there, you know, they don't care about, they pick and choose the women they care about. What are you supposed to do? You're not just a guy with a gun or woman that don't have a gun. You can't beat them with a lamp. They want to just rape you. They just don't got to break in. Just come right in and tell you to assume the position, right? And if you fight back and beat them to death with a lamp, oh, how dare you use any excessive force? I mean, you just give them what they want. They have needs. How dare you beat them to death with a lamp? After all, yeah, you get pregnant by this person to assault you, and expect the police to actually look for the guy. How dare you you can just go and get government funding that we provide for you. Our communist wannabe government provides for you, and go get an abortion. They might as well, they don't outright say that yet with words, but you know that's what they really mean, because they're giddy with delight, you know, using taxpayer money that taxpayers pay at gunpoint or by threat of imprisonment or arrest. That money that's given through tax money by threat of imprisonment or arrest or whatever gets used without the consent of the taxpayer to pay for abortions, because some people that want to run out and do whatever they want and party and run around and get pregnant think they can just do whatever they want as it is, run around and mess around recklessly, and they think the taxpayer got to pay for it. These same people that believe that, they just taxpayer-funded abortions for reckless sexual activity, they also believe that, yeah, you're a woman that's in a house with the husband ain't there, you can't beat them with a lamp, they want to rape you, you should just allow that, allow them to do that. After all, you know, it's not worth the potential rapist's life beating them in the head with a lamp. Oh, they have needs, how dare you, you're being selfish. And yeah, when we want to, we provide free abortions for you. All you got to do is get an abortion. Quit being so selfish now. I know I'm being really sarcastic, but that part's trust me, that part's literal already if they don't outright say it. I mean, no different than that predatory homosexual Keith Jordan Lambing who raped a young toddler and he bled to death. You know, the mother got arrested for protecting him too. Yeah, it's liberals too. Yeah, the ones that want to go around raping young boys, they want to say, yeah, I'll spare you that, but you know, oh yeah, you don't punish them, arrest them. Somebody wants to just rob you, even if it isn't gunpoint, you should just give them everything. Okay, if you got this far in this video, putting all my excessive sarcasms aside, the biggest elephant in the room, or behemoth in the room, is the fact that they're outright openly against burglars and assailants and criminals being arrested, but yet want to criminalize the people that defend themselves in their own homes. That's an obvious elephant or behemoth in the room that they believe in a new communist government with the confiscation of property. If that doesn't make it obvious, I don't know what the fuck is. You want to call me crazy, but the part that they outright admit, like AOC and a couple people outright admit, oh yeah, the life of an assailant comes in your house. How dare you kill him? You're saying that human life, if ain't worth as much as your stuff, but yet they, once again, they don't ask the assailant, is it worth the life of the person that they're breaking in their house? If you say the assailant kills them for resisting them, manage to kill them, and the person who's defending themselves fails to defend himself, they ask that person who they don't want to put in prison, is it worth a human life? Double standard, playing favorites, aren't we? Some mixture of favoritism and bias. It seems to me when they outright admit certain things like that, and they want to decriminalize everything and then make criminals out of people for defending their property or their life. That's what communists want to do when they take over the country. That's the beginning of how they want to confiscate property. If they take over the government, you're going to see more of that. They don't want to see anybody arrested for walking right into your house. They're all for the confiscating of property. No more police and the local badasses and drug dealers and thugs and those type will be the new police and be the new enforcing class. And tax collectors. I mean, you can argue it would be damn near like a Dark Ages version of tax collecting. The local warlords come and extort their cut, and then back in the Dark Ages where different factions, you know, would literally did like their raiders here, take whatever you got, crops, take kids, young girls, women, or whatever. Different nationalities did it. Yeah, the Ottoman Empire. People would say the Knights Templars were such pieces of shit, and some of them are the ones that, different skin colors would say this, right? And yeah, you like the Ottoman Empire, like they were so great. Yeah, look how many slaves of different races they were taking. Yeah, taking young girls to do whatever the fuck they want. Yeah, bring that old shit back. Bring everybody. bring different kind of people and thugs in this country illegally and just let them just confiscate property. Anybody that has too much or has something too extravagant, just turn the local thugs or badasses into foot soldiers or whatever the hell. Well, that's what they wanted your protesters to turn into. Whether it's these ICE protesters now or the BLM protesters that were smashing and looting stores like a bunch of raging lunatics that 90% of them didn't see no punishment or jail time. Maybe karma got some of them. Or maybe some of them had their faces on social media and got denied jobs and got denied a apartment somewhere, with social media checked, which I am a big advocate for, by the way, and proud of it. Brag about the kind of bullshit you used to put on social media. Yeah, landlords and employers should check on that. But anyway, that's another story. That's a little of extra ranting going on if you got this far. But anyway, fuck these pieces of shit. Yeah, fuck all of them. Be damned if you let anybody, whether you have a gun, you have the right to bear arms, whether you have a gun or anything or not, or no matter who you are, somebody come in your house, yeah, you can use a lamp or whatever the fuck, cast iron skillet, and you shouldn't get prosecuted for it, because you don't know what the hell they're going to do to you. That's complete nonsense, and I'll say it one more time. Nobody talks bullshit like that in the midst of some of that shit unless they want a communist-style government, which the confiscating of property and redistributing of property, telling you what you can and can't have. You know what I mean? That's what that shit's all about.